We're back, folks. We're back in the Florida Hard Rock home base studios. And I would be remiss if I did not start this podcast honoring two filthy, wealthy individuals from last weekend. Now, let me paint the picture here, okay? Our buddy Zach over at Highline Betting, he is a nerd. The good kind of nerd, not the nerds that block me on Twitter. I'm talking the good type of nerds, the data scientist, the mad, evil dude that's got 18 screens and is a master.
No homo. No homo.
What about any of that is gay?
I don't know. Most nerds look, but Zach doesn't.
The bad kind of nerd, yeah. Capital G. Strike number one. I am sitting in
Shut
the
fuck up. You gotta say shut the fuck up.
I didn't think it warranted that, since I'm like, you guys are much wealthier than I am. So in Spanish, say don worry, or rorito for little guy, or don means like you're older, you're rich, or whatever. I'm learning my Spanish here. Now, I am sitting in the presence of two very rich individuals, all thanks to our God. I don't know if I should have said that. Our guy. That's what I meant to say. Zach with Highline Betting. Now, I'm going to let Zach do all the talking about how we got there. All I got is a text saying, can we use the StreamYard to build DFS lineups? I'm like, dude, absolutely. What kind of question is that? Don't ask dumb questions around here. And the next thing I know, we got nearly $20,000 of winnings coming through the NLD Discord from these two. All right. Now, I wasn't so lucky because I am hungover as shit on a 110-degree plane from Atlanta to Jacksonville. Shout out the Braves. I'm going to opening day next weekend. And I was unfortunately not available during this said StreamYard session, building lineups. But I'm not salty about it because two of my best buddies are filthy fucking rich. So, round of applause to the nerds.
It's all about this.
The
There we
NLD non-loop data. All right, Zach, take it away. Tell me about it. Tell me whatever you want to tell me about it. How you got there, how you didn't get there, how lucky you got, how stressed you were, how elated you were. Talk to me.
Well, I always say, and I've always told you guys, I love the road courses. And it delivered another great day. I won 10K in the, what is the name of that contest? Hold on.
Lug nut.
The lug nut. It's the $5 entry. I put 150 in. Used Fantasy Cruncher. Thanks, Fantasy Cruncher. And hit the winner, man, all by myself. Didn't share it with anyone, so that's great too. So you get the full 10K. You don't have to worry about splitting first place with someone else. The lineup was Bell, Byron, Busher, Bowman, Logano, and Briscoe. I do my own DFS projections, and I post them in the Discord. I also post like, hey, here's 6 lineups that these projections like. The lineup that won and would have won you any contest on DraftKings was one of those 6 lineups. So anyone in our Discord could have seen this. And like I said, Rory was bothering me. He said he needed a birthday present. So
I told you that morning. I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'm feeling it today. I was like, went over. I was like, buying all the 150 in the mini max. I was like, today's our fucking day. I was like, I'm feeling it. I was like, we're gonna take down these bitches. I text my buddies in the damn Virginia, Illinois, plus Jeff Twitter. I said, we're taking down the fucking DFS mini max today, boys.
Happy fucking birthday to our main man Rory Picks, turned 40, and he also won a few $1,000. So wow.
Rattlesnake cowboy boots.
Yeah,
really? Is that what you bought with your winnings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them to that high class wedding in April.
Yeah, dude. What's up with this? Rory's missing a podcast. Who would ever do that, dude?
Wow.
I mean, are you kidding me?
I'm on a flight.
A funeral?
So if you want to go anytime before that, or afterwards, I'm good to go. I'll be in Fort Lauderdale. We can go to fucking casino if you want to drive down.
Sportsbook's open.
You pick us up from the airport, and there we are.
Some of us have to work, Rory. And I will be at Talladega that weekend. So tough scene there, buddy.
I'm going to the casino when I land. I already told the old lady. Dude. She was like, we'll just take a car to the hotel. That's where our parents are staying. They'll already be there. I was like, fuck that. We're going to the fucking casino.
We'll see who wins that battle.
I will.
Good luck. So you just lied last week. You said that all weddings are funerals, but you're going to a wedding or are you going to a funeral? Spill the beans.
I'm going to a fucking funeral. I'm hanging out with fucking rich liberals. That makes it even fucking worse.
How do we know these people?
Her fucking kin that live up in goddamn the great city of New York. And then her parents live in Fort Lauderdale, which I don't mind going to Fort Lauderdale, even though it is kind of liberal ass city, whatever. But they like to party. I'll throw down, you know.
Don't New York my Florida, okay? Don't even think about it. Tell everyone at the
I'm
wedding.
Not New
grab
York
the
and you're
microphone.
Florida, but that fucking place has got its fair share of liberal tendencies.
I mean, of course, anything south of Orlando is you're playing with fire at that point. So, anyway,
it's fun though.
Yeah, I want to. I
like the iguanas.
Well, you can go on
all around and shit.
You can pay the guy to take you on a little iguana hunt and go shoot them. They're they're cool. Everywhere. They're like a nuisance. Yeah. It's terrible. Not up
they
here.
They don't bother me. I took some pictures of them, some videos. I didn't pick one up or anything.
Are you sure you don't live above the Mason-Dixon line?
No, okay. I don't.
All right.
Now, I wouldn't mind going python hunting or something. I hate fucking snakes.
That'd be sick. All right.
Alligator.
Back on track. I made money in the cup race with C-Bell. Thank you, Zach. What would I do without you? No earthly idea. Zach comes in with a bet Bell outright top 3, top 5. I see it coming back from the airport. I'm like, you know what? Don't even think about it. Don't do your own research. Zach's on all 3. I am now on all 3. Except I had a substantial live bet on C-Bell with like 15 to go at 30, which motherfucker, if there was one more motherfucking lap, I would also be rich, just like you guys. But there was not one more lap.
Bell too.
So we'll take the top 3 and top 5 cash winnings, net profit. We also hit Taylor Gray top 5 at 5.5 to 1 in the truck race.
You didn't tell me on Bowman top 5?
No, I did not. You're not Zach. I don't know what to tell you.
He cashed. I don't know what to tell you.
I took Dinger top 10 plus money.
That bitch changed quick too. Went from plus 750 to plus 500 on 365.
Next time you interrupt me, you're getting told to shut the fuck up. Taylor Gray, good. Shout out Taylor Gray. He is almost in addiction territory because I bet on him again this weekend.
He's in a Gibbs car this weekend.
I understand that. And isn't Taylor the younger one?
Yes, he's
How do you
the better
think Tanner feels right now? His younger brother's getting a Gibbs ride. I mean,
because he can drive better than his brother.
I mean, this year, absolutely. I mean, wasn't Taylor Gray the kid that like brought his phone out and took a Snapchat video while he was ARCA testing at Daytona? You guys remember that?
Maybe.
No,
he was 17 at one time.
No,
driving
he was
around,
like
16, whatever the fuck he was. Gotta have a driver's license.
And whatever.
Gotta have a driver's license.
I'm slowly becoming. I'm like almost in the addiction territory of betting Taylor Gray. So if the books keep, throwing these huge fucking numbers at us. I mean, I'm gonna keep betting them. Also had I didn't watch the Xfinity race because I was at a wedding, and so I have no idea what happened. But I hit John Hunter top 5, 5.5 to 1. That's also just an absurd line that the books are just besides themselves, or I was beside myself because they're besides themselves. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to do a little better recap, and obviously it was a perfect day to recap last week with when I'm sitting across from royalty over there. So, Zach, you hit Bell. Anything else? or you just
Yeah,
DFS and Bell?
No, I had Larson on Saturday for the win, so hit that, and then I had Bowman over Hamlin, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bowman over Hamlin. I got it like real early. It was like plus 130. I saw a lot of other people had it, but it was like negative money. Yeah, it was a good week, man. I smashed last week. It was awesome.
Gotta
trust
the power rankings. That's why I played Bowman. I was
I
just
seen
pulled
plus
750. I was like, what the fuck? All right, let's go.
That's an absurd number. Good Lord, dude.
Yeah.
So the power rankings last week after practice and qualifying had Bell 1, Byron 2, SVG 3. He just stunk. Bowman 4, Reddick 5, Chastain 6, Allmendinger 7. That's like 6 of the tops. Oh, and Gibbs 8. Yeah. That's like 7 of the top 8. That's absurd.
What we do. That's what we do.
Hey, wait, can we do the Michael Jordan dude in the locker room with the hair going?
That's what we do, man.
KFB over Hamlin matchup was put out last week.
I want nothing to do with Kyle Busch ever now. I don't know what it is, but like I just don't want to bet him. Like
he's got to pick her spots with him now. He's just not.
Yeah, you don't know when he's going to show up. It's not like JGR where they show up every week.
You know when he's going to show up. You know where Childress has sucked at for every damn race in the next gen, and you know where they've been good at every race.
All right. Well, is he going to be good this week?
Nope. Shit.
Power rankings has him 16th. Ugh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Ugh.
Okay.
So we should fade him. There's a couple matchups with Kyle Busch in it.
Outside of mile and a halves and worldwide technology and road courses, you fade KFB until proven otherwise.
Chase Elliott, but it's minus 140. I don't want any part of that.
I wouldn't take that because he sucks too.
Yeah, he's 12th.
I got one for you though.
Hold on, ho. Not there yet. Don't.
Yeah.
Not there.
Oh, let me do one more thing about the DFS.
Yeah.
So what Rory and I did, I just gave him a little lesson of like, okay, here's what I do. Here's what I like. He didn't like one of the rules, so he got rid of that, and then he changed one of the other ones. So it's all in your projections, of which, like, anyone using my projections would have got those lineups. That's basically the point I wanted to get across. You're very bright.
Yeah, I mean, ghost territory. I don't know what to do about this. Do I just block my face? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so that's kind of when I haven't done it this year, but when I was doing it last year with your DFS, and I know we don't talk about DFS a lot because it's more of like definitely a post-practice and qualifying. Like Zach just crunches the numbers and then spits them out. So that's
to me, it's completely stupid to talk about DFS until you know where someone's starting. Like that's
because the prices don't change, right?
Yeah, the price don't change. It just all that changes is you know where they're going to start, so you know how many points they can gain from their starting spot. So like again, you could say, hey, Denny Hamlin, someone might say he's a terrible play right now because it's early in the week. Well, if he qualifies 35th, everyone's going to play him. So what's the point of even talking about it until after qualifying? That's just my opinion. That's how I look at it.
Well, I mean, really, if he pulls it, he's going to be a dominator.
Yeah.
Also true.
I mean, but some people,
the price doesn't
I can
change.
see
there's no reason.
Like a Buscher and Keselowski, let's say they qualify bad. Like, I think they're better plays than if they qualify good. You're taking a chance.
Sure.
On them staying up front and this and that, not knowing what's going to happen. Sure. Whereas Denny Hamlin, I would trust if he pulls that bitch, he's probably going to stay up front all night.
I would have to imagine. We're going to talk about some NLD speed and some finishes and some plays. Denny Hamlin and Truex are like out of this world.
I'm going to tell you what, though.
It's
like
nuts.
that, I was a fucking nervous wreck. I text both of y'all. I don't think Zach had looked. And I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Look?
I was like, why did I even look at this fucking thing? I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck's going to go wrong now?
No, because it changes so much. I was like, I'm not looking until, like, I was going to maybe look with like 5 to go or like after the race. And then he texted
22 laps.
And I'm like, well, if he's doing that damn good, I better be doing that damn good too. So I logged in and I seen it and I'm like, There was 22 laps to go, and I
Oh,
held it for
God.
22 laps, and those was the second longest time has ever passed in my life, bro.
22 laps at the longest fucking road course.
Yeah.
That
And you
was
gotta wait.
exciting.
It's not like you're just waiting for the guy in first or third or fifth to finish. You gotta wait for everyone to finish.
Old lady looks over there at me. She's like, "Why are you fucking shaking? What the fuck's wrong with you?" I'm like, I pulled my phone up and showed her because I had already told her earlier in the day. I was like, "This," and she was like, "What's that?" I was like, "That means I'm winning right now." I was like,
Does this mean? Did she say? Does this mean you got your dick back?
I think it grew out a little bit.
I got my dick back.
I got my dick back.
I was like, if you can please get these kids to shut the fuck up right now and quit fucking fighting and arguing with each other would fucking help, because that's not good for my damn nerves right now. Because I'm getting ready to pull my belt off and whoop some fucking ass.
And then you proceeded to drink about, I don't know, 9 Crown Peach and lemonades the next day for your birthday.
Yeah,
Man, you had a hell of 2 days, dude. Golly.
Dude, over 3 days. We went bowling Saturday night.
Oh, that's right.
After going to my favorite place to eat at, we went bowling. We were fucking hammered. I don't know how many fucking pitchers of beer, whatever. Her friend was buying them. I was like, keep buying them.
When did the hangover hit? Has it hit yet? Tuesday?
I didn't have one.
What? 3 days?
If you're a pro, you don't get hangovers.
Dude, I was just thinking about this today. I was driving down the road.
As fucked up as I was on Friday night at the truck race, and I was still good.
Shut the fuck up.
All weekend.
I was driving down the road today, and I was thinking to myself, I'd probably be an alcoholic if it wasn't for hangovers. So there was like a 10-second little period there when I was like, yeah, man, thank God for hangovers. They really saved me. Just think about it, dude.
That's not me. I have to tell myself not to drink. It's taking a break.
Did you take a break last night? Was that your one day off this week?
I haven't. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah,
as the itches this year. Yeah, I don't.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I didn't drink.
I'm so proud of you, dude.
Yeah, I might take tomorrow off, even though it's Thirsty Thursday. No, I won't, because I'm going on with Rye. So there you go.
There you go.
Zach, I got one more DFS question for you.
All right.
Talk to me about ownership and how accurate like the projections are and how much that you actually think about it. Because that's like the only thing that goes through my head when I'm building lineups. I'm like, all right, this guy's starting deep in the field. He's fast in practice. Like he's going to be like 60, 70% owned. Does that bother you? Do you need to play those guys? How do you balance the obvious overwhelming ownerships?
I have a solution for that. I'll just
play. Okay, well, okay. Check the Discord, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine. Whatever. Exclusivity.
I mean, yeah, ownership matters. But to me, you still have to play the best drivers at their best tracks.
Okay. So it matters, but it's like betting numbers. It matters, but if you think the guy's going to win the race, it doesn't fucking matter.
If Denny Hamlin starts 35th on fucking Sunday, you still got to have him in your in some lineups.
Here's what I'll say.
I mean,
instead of focusing on ownership, when I build my lineups, I'm trying not to build duplicate as someone else lineups. That's how I factor ownership in. How about that?
Ownership is like juice. It's like, you gotta play it still. It matters if the motherfucker hits. If it hits,
there's good chalk and bad chalk. How about that?
I believe that.
Maybe Daytona, Talladega.
Like, I'll be honest.
Atlanta, something like that.
Logano was in my winning lineup. I did not have much of him. I did not trust Logano going into the race. I even capped him. Like, I was getting a ton of him through my projections, and I was like, I don't trust Joey Logano. I don't care he's starting 35th. I only want 20% of him. And boom, recrunch it, and you only get 20% Joey Logano then. Like,
wow.
I had him capped, I think, at 15, to be honest.
I
Zach,
like Logano.
When are you going to learn to trust the numbers? You've done a pretty good job about it. I've done a better job about it.
I just didn't trust I just didn't want to have 60% Joey Logano. I only wanted 15% Joey Logano.
Okay.
How about that?
All right. Yeah. That I understand. I mean, I bet.
And that also probably had something to do with that his ownership was projected to be very high.
Because he's starting 35th. Fair.
Exactly.
Speaking of Joseph Slogano, Rory got me on that group bet last week. Got everybody on the group bet because I already had the top 10 bet, but you got an extra 50 cents and you only had to beat 3 drivers. Well, guess who beat the 3 drivers? Joey Logano. And guess who cashed the group bet?
That wasn't? I think that was Kyle. I didn't have.
Kyle was not on last week. No. You.
I
said
did.
I wanted Logano.
Oh, you're talking about
yeah. And you said, well, he's in this group. Why don't you take the group? And I'm like, damn, better number. Only got to beat 3 guys. Sure as hell enough. Fucking won. So shout out Roars.
I shit on Cindric.
Yeah, what happened?
Him and Harrison Burton are in competition to see which one can take a decent car and do less with it.
I'm starting to think.
I think Burton has him beat.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
But both of those two dipshits have no business being in the type of cars that they're in.
I'm really starting to think, like Harrison. I have expressed my opinion on Harrison Burton on this podcast before, but I'm really starting to think that like the 21 Gen 7 car actually stinks, or because like he ran well in the Xfinity Series, right? Like he won some races. No,
What, he win like 1?
well, he beat Gragson at Texas with a hell of a move out of 4. I remember that.
One fucking
and a
race.
Joe
Pull it up,
Gibbs
Zach.
car.
In a Gibbs car. That's correct. Pull it up.
He wasn't even impressive in a fucking KBM truck when KBM was dominating.
That was like right on the edge of my gambling.
He won 4 times in 2020. Let's see where.
I mean, that's respectable.
Fontana, Homestead. Dude, but this is COVID, dude, because like here we go. It's like
no practice, show up with a fast ass race car, and
so boom. Chase Elliott's championship is Mickey Mouse.
I'm just saying, what's he done since COVID? He's won at Talladega. Whoop-de-doo.
Okay. I've told people Mickey Mouse
he won a few road courses in 21.
Is maybe
in 21
just because he finishes races and gets points. He might be a 10th place driver, but some jackass on fucking Twitter wants to fucking argue with me over it. And like all this shit and more. You want to put $2,000 on it? I'm like, no, because he's consistent. Like he does finish races. He don't at least junk the fucking car. That's where he gets his points from. But it would not surprise me if he's gone after the first round, second round, whatever in the playoffs. He's ass.
I can't disagree with you. Wasn't that the same guy that was talking shit about Ty Gibbs last week and who was the third best car?
Yeah, same
Tyrone Giblets.
I'm pretty sure Tyrone has shown what Tyrone can do this year.
And I love some of the people. So I have a very substantial wager on him to win a race at plus money this year. And
it's going to hit.
Some of my good buddies took the under. And you, my friends, are dumb as rocks because this kid might win. Dude, he might win 2 or 3. That kid is wheeling this year.
Just imagine if they offered something laddered where you could have took like over 2.5 wins.
I don't know if I would have taken that. I don't know if I would have.
I would have at that fucking kind of what he was priced at to begin with. They offered over 2.5 at like 250, 300. I'm telling you.
No, I wouldn't have.
Once this kid, once he wins a fucking race, he's dominant at 1.5 miles. I feel like that's where he's going to excel at. He's got to get a little bit better on high tire wear tracks. That's why I'm kind of like skittish of him this weekend until I see what this. They're bringing the same tire from Phoenix here, so and it's at night. It's a little bit cooler, so it might be a better situation from him. I seriously believe he can win on any fucking road course in any 1.5 miles at any given fucking time.
All right, how about this for some numbers? Tyrone Giblets, third best NLD speed at Phoenix 1, same tire compound. In the last 2 races, NLD at Richmond last year, NLD speed of 13th and 11th. Not great. Not great. But if you're telling me you don't think he's that great of a high tire wear driver, 13th and 11th, considering where he ran most of the year last year, 13th and 11th, probably a pretty decent above average day for Ty Gibbs.
He was
and
not
how
good
he's
at
run. Shut the fuck up. And how he's running this
He got
year.
lucky.
Oh, so you're like totally out. I mean, I'm not saying I'm taking him 8-1 here. I'm just saying I think he's going to be good.
He was a beneficiary of that caution and pitting and then staying out when everybody else had to pit at Phoenix.
For me, for Ty Gibbs, I'm not looking much at last year. He is completely different. Last year, Ty Gibbs to me seems like I'm just going to get a year of experience. I'm going to finish every race on the lead lap. I'm going to run every lap. That's what Ty Gibbs was doing last year. This year, he's going for wins.
Plus,
absolutely
I said it at the beginning of the year. I was like, Grandpa's throwing the equipment at Big Dog this year.
You did say that. And I was texting Worm and I was saying, is there enough resources to go around for all four of them to be that good? And the obvious answer is absolutely, because all four of them have been really good this year. And it's Marty Sunday, auto owners
They have been
at Richmond.
If you give me the JGR lineup versus the Hendrick lineup, JGR has the better drivers. Hendrick
top to
has
bottom.
Hendrick has the fucking equipment, but they only have 2 drivers.
Oh, dude, I can't believe you're shitting on Chase Elliott. I don't think I can. Did you say
he's
Bowman?
Not bad, but he's good. He's good at certain tracks. He's good at certain tracks.
Yeah, Bowman's not that bad.
I feel like
Bowman stinks.
Dude, JGR. Did you watch COTA?
He's got one good track, and he hacked into a couple wins on short tracks. I mean, what the fuck?
He just want me.
Bowman fucking
Rory,
Bowman
shut the fuck up. That's number 3. God damn
Bristol.
it, dude. Shut up, Zach. Go.
He just want me $10,000. What do you want me to say?
I didn't get no shut the fuck ups last week from him. I had to fucking say it. I
Dude,
had to pull him out this week.
You were just like half behaved last week. This week, you're like, I don't give a fuck who's talking or talking about what. I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say.
I'm pumped up.
I know. Just let us finish a goddamn sentence.
I'm just giving my opinion here. I'm gonna go piss.
Thank God.
Oh,
I'm just giving my opinion. Just fucking wait. Give me 30 seconds. All right, Zach. I just want your opinion on Alex Bowman. Like, yeah, okay. I get it. He's ran very well at like 3 COTA races in a row. He won Richmond on the tire call. He won Martinsville for Mr. Hack. He won Vegas a couple years ago. I see it, but like he's not better than Chase Elliott. No.
If Elliott's 12th, Bowman's 15th, so what's it matter?
Okay.
Here's what I'll say about Bowman.
I don't think Elliott's 12th, but
I think Elliott's 12th.
Okay.
Okay, ready? So we'll just say it's any track, random track, right? So there's no favorites. You're going to put 5 Toyotas in front of them right off the bat, right? The 4 JGRs and Reddick. Okay?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Then Larson.
7.
Byron.
Or 6. 7.
Chastain.
8.
Laney.
9. His teammate.
Gano. Then 10, 11. We're in the shit. We're 10,
already
11,
to 10th.
12th.
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't even say Bubba Wallace.
Kyle Busch.
Do you see what I'm saying? The Chase Elliott of 2021 is not like that. I listened to Denny this week, and that guy that's with him, his camera guy, I think is Jarrett, right?
Yep.
He said, "What happened? Like Denny, you used to be good at road courses. What happened? Like, why aren't you as good anymore?" And he's the younger guys are way better, is what he said. He's I used to be in the top 5. Now I'm a 7th to 12th at road courses.
This sounds just like my response to that dude. I named those 10 drivers. I'm like, they're all better.
Well, Mark was like, what you missed, Mark was like, he's not I was like, he's like 12, and Bowman's like 15. And then Mark's like, really? And I'm like, okay, let's name drivers. 5
I was
Toyotas.
listening. I had my
Oh, okay.
AirPod in. I heard the whole explanation. That
The
was
eye in the
that
sky.
explains it right there.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. I'd probably put him. I'd probably put him behind Logano and Blaney there, probably 10th, 11th.
He's
I
a
get
7th to 12th place driver.
I'm just yeah. Okay. All right.
Everybody should have been on Chase Elliott unders this year, not fucking Ty Gibbs.
Yeah. Whoever took the under in Ty Gibbs is a Nimrod. All right.
Somebody took that over
Oh.
Chase Elliott wins.
Speaking of who? Not me.
You didn't?
Oh, oh my god, I did. Oh my god,
I know.
I fucking did.
Fucking memory man over here. I know what the fuck's going on.
2.5. I do have that. Let's pull
Good thing you bet all them season long bets that you don't even remember.
I bet. I think I only bet 2. I got some futures. I got a
How
big
much liquor?
future.
How much liquor were you drinking?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, okay, I have 3 futures bets. I have Elliott over 2.5. I have Gibbs over 0.5, and I have a very large, uncomfortable amount on Denny Hamlin to win the championship. So,
Gay.
I have 3 futures bets. Get off my dick. I have a dick left. Might not be after this weekend because I'm on like the same 3 drivers in every bet.
Mine grew an extra 4 inches.
But how does it grow if you have no dick left?
It came back. Fucking bam.
I feel like at least you got to go back to back for at least to get 4 inches. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right. Before we dive into Richmond, can we talk about that Nimrod, Dave Moody? What a
fuck him.
Puss flap, dude. I mean, maybe I missed an apostrophe because I said and Rory picks dumbass, but I didn't put possessive Rory picks. So maybe he was thinking that I was calling him a dumbass because he left out Rory. And then I'm like, regardless, this guy's a fucking chotch, dude. Like, I defended Dave Moody. I came to Dave Moody's defense all the time because everyone shits on him and how radio show. Man,
I do. I've been blocked for years.
You might have to add him to the canceled list. I don't know what to do about it.
He's a fucking sack of shit.
Dude.
He wishes his show was as good as this one.
Although he said the national anthem last week was a 5-5. Are you shitting me? The hair slicked back was a 5-5.
I got one answer for you.
I don't know if I buy that. I mean, he's from Vermont, but I don't know if I buy that.
He's a fucking.
All right, you've said liberal way too many times tonight.
Fired up.
You are fired up. All right,
throwing out all these labels and shit, man. Jeez.
He doesn't. He really was getting primed up before this.
I'm the definition of IDGAF.
It's true. I'm glad there's one of us. All right. Zach, I want to talk about comp tracks this week. As I said last week, I do not even think about comp tracks. I just look at what you send me and I say, all right, that sounds good. So we got Martinsville. Well, obviously, we have 4 Gen 7 Richmond races, plus Martinsville 1 from last year, New Hampshire from last year, Martinsville 2 from last year, and then Phoenix 2 and Phoenix 1 from this year. Why don't we have Phoenix 1 from last year? Just too long ago?
Yeah, what I kind of do for what I'm trying to do with that is once the current year's race takes place, I'll remove last year's race out of it. Just what's worked for me in the past, so that's what I've continued to do.
Interesting.
None of them are really great comps. It's more Richmond heavy in my eyes. So using a lot of historical Richmond data. If I favor anything, it will be the Phoenix race from this season, just so we can get a good look at who did good on these tires, who excelled at a race already this season.
I like that. I also think that Richmond is a very unique track, a lot of tire wear. Do we think we're going to see the bullshit we saw at Bristol? It's not concrete, it's a different tire. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to say that Goodyear knows and the teams know what to expect from Richmond and the tire wear.
You can't you can't run that type of tire here. That motherfucker will last 10 laps.
I know, but like, do you
I
think
think
that?
it's all good.
Okay, Zach.
I don't. I think they said the same
Cooler
tires.
weather too. Night.
Like what happened at Bristol was like a perfect storm. Like it's gonna. Even if they wanted to, I don't think they could just show back up at Bristol and replicate that again. Like so, I wouldn't have that concern. I think Richmond will be fine. Yeah, there'll be a lot of tire wear. It's usually a good live betting race. Last year when Busher won, I got him 80-1. So it's a good live betting race. I mean, odds have changed a lot. That's something maybe we should touch on.
I already had
Let's
him.
do it.
I already had him pre.
Yeah,
I'm like, why the fuck is he still fucking 70-1?
yeah.
Running second.
The
Well,
odds,
even like last week, Bell was coming on fresh tires, gaining a second and a half a lap on the leaders, and the books left him up at 30-1. It was like an abomination. But what you're saying is that's what we're going to get at Richmond with the pit stops and the cycles and the comers and goers and tire wear, yada yada.
yeah.
It could be two different strategies.
I don't
You
think
could have.
Go ahead, Roy.
I mean, you from previous races, you usually see either 3-tire stop or 2-tire stop if it stays green.
3 tires? You can put 3 tires on?
3 stop. You got to put all 4.
The 3 stop never works though. Or the 3 segment.
No.
You're thinking 1 pit stop or 2 pit stops.
Didn't the 3 stop work when Hamlin won this bitch in 2022?
Yeah,
Spring race?
Flying at the end.
Yeah, because
Did
Byron
he?
did the 2-tire stop. Harvick and Hamlin did 3 pit stop, not 2. You know what the fuck I'm talking.
I think they only. I think
Now, I
it's
don't
between
know.
1 and 2 pit stops. I don't think it's 3, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe stage 3. Regardless, you would know better than me because my memory is a fucking piggy bank up there. Well, pipsqueak piggy bank.
I'd put money on it that they did 3 pit stops versus 2 pit stops, and Hamlin ran Byron down with 20 laps left in the race and passed him, maybe somewhere around there.
Denny Hamlin is unfucking believable at Richmond. It's ridiculous.
Don't worry, I'm gonna ask the lady upstairs who's winning this week, and if she says Denny Hamlin, I might drop fucking a lot on Denny Hamlin.
At 4.5.
Fuck it, give a fuck.
Please.
I'm gonna ask her on Sunday, so he'll be 350 by then. By the time he qualifies, well, and whatever.
That was a spring race back in 22. Got to give it to the guy.
Martin Truex Jr. though has won 3 out of the last 4 night races.
It's a long time ago, dude.
Like, I know. It doesn't even. I'm just spitting. If you want to talk about any kind of bullshit that I don't even really pay attention to, I'm not a big trends guy. Like, I think all trends die. So they're a good trend.
Well, trends are meant to be broken. So
is he in the Toyota owner's car?
Auto owners, yeah, correct.
Auto owners, yeah.
So listen to this shit. I just want to put into perspective how good Truex has been at Richmond in his career. From 2017 to 2021, this cat led over 100 laps in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 9 races. He led over 100 laps. 193, 198, 121, 163, 186, 109, 107, 80, 80, 56, 0, 18. It's unbelievable. And if it weren't for James Small's bum ass, he would have won. Was it spring or fall last year? It was a spring race, right?
Yeah.
When he ran out of tires like a bum. Anyway, Truex has been nuts. He's also got how many wins here in his career? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's only got 3 wins here.
I will say Truex was fast as shit at Phoenix once he got out front. You can't pass at Phoenix like you can here, I feel like. Here's a short track. You can use your bumper. I feel like if your car is really hooked up running on the lower line, I feel like some of the guys that lose their tires are moved up some. So there are passing opportunities at Richmond versus Phoenix. Truex was really damn good once he got some track positioning out front. That race gets a caution. They come in and get tires. Truex is a problem.
Yeah, he probably wins that race, to be honest with you.
I wanted a 10-1 on Truex. I was hoping the books was going to be like sleeping. I would have
This
hammered the
week?
shit out of that. Yeah.
No way, 10-1.
I mean, you can always hope. That's what I was looking for. 700, 600, whatever. I'll just wait because I don't really expect him to pull it. He could, I guess, but I'll just wait, see what happens. Roll with that.
Well, let's jump into bets here. I love. We'll talk about qualifying bets too. Don't let me forget, Zach. I love Marty Truex for a top 5. I got him at plus 110 on Hard Rock. He's down to even money. I think Dale Tanhart put out a tweet that he's like plus 130 somewhere. I don't know, but if you get Truex at plus money for a top 5 at Richmond, just take the bet. Don't think about it. I mean, we just talked about it for a second. He's gonna be up front. Like if Martin Truex Jr. does not have an average running position of like 4.7, then the world's gonna end. That's how good Truex is at Richmond. And Denny is right there. Denny, as of late, has been better than Truex, but not by much. It's still the Denny speed show. He's at number 1 in everything, but Truex is number 2 in almost everything at Richmond. So I like Marty Truex top 5 even money. Zach, is that too low for you? What are your thoughts?
I'm waiting till after practice before I bet like top 3, top 5s, and I think the openers, the odds were pretty shitty, so I kind of passed on that. So I've only, and kind of the approach I've been taking this year is also, separating it kind of into 2 events. I bet qualifying as one event, and then after practice and qualifying, bet the race is another event. Seems to have been working this year, and I just rather have some practice data before I bet stuff like that.
I don't blame you at all. So let's talk about. Go ahead.
If there's like an egregious number, yeah, I would bet that. But
yeah.
And then
last week was my best race of the year because I said fuck betting on hardly anything pre.
Oh yeah. Well,
I just like fuck it.
Roll with it this week too. Why not? If it worked for you,
yeah,
do it again.
I did. I only have one bet.
Well, fuck it. Let her rip.
Tater chip.
Tater chip.
I got a little.
I got way more than one.
Oh lordy.
Yeah,
nah, I mean, I'm on Red Dog group. Seen Auto Lotto put this up. I hadn't even looked at anything, so kind of a I'm giving him a shout out. I jumped on it. I didn't jump on everything that he put out because Logano scares me on the 365 group. Like I can just see it. But we got a little Red Dog over Chase, Blaney, and KFB plus 270. I love that.
Blaney been good here.
Only person that really scares me is Blaney, but
so he was good in 22.
Yeah,
but not last year. Dog shit last year.
Yeah, he's shit at Phoenix this year too.
It's just more of a number play here. I think Red Dog's going to qualify good, and I think the Toyotas are going to be good on Sunday night. So,
buddy, let's talk about Tyler Reddick. 3rd in the model. Doesn't have a top 10 here.
That's another reason. Like,
doesn't have a top 10 here. But average running position last year, 4.3, buddy. Ooh, hello.
What they do? Fuck up at last pit stop?
I don't know. I tweeted out? I quote tweeted Ryan iFantasy Race, his little X-ray thing where he highlights the running position throughout the race, and they were in the top 5 the whole race until like maybe 30, 40 laps to go, and then they both dropped like a rock. I don't know if it's pits. Zach, do you have any idea?
Yeah, I think he had like a commitment cone violation.
Fucking typical.
Because it's Tyler
There
Reddick.
we go. That's a notorious thing here at Richmond. I remember losing money off of fucking Joey Logano one year because of a pit road commitment violation.
Boom.
I remember with Kansas
Yeah.
hit the truck on pit road here because they opened the pits while the safety truck was right in front of pit road.
Don't remember that. Damn.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Fuck
young.
Matt Kenseth.
Go look that up, man. They opened it and they had one of them vacuum trucks like right on pit road. So the drivers are come flying in and they're like, "Whoa!" and they hurry up and move. And I think it was Kenseth, was like the guy that didn't see. Boom! Right into the back of it.
Damn. As
Matt
long as it's not as
Kenseth's a
bad
punk
as
ass
Juan
bitch.
Pablo Montoya. Jesus, dude.
Jeez, I thought
He
you were a
is.
Ford guy.
Anybody that's such a sore loser to do what he did to Joey Logano that year, I would have beat that motherfucker's ass if I'd have been Joey Logano.
I don't disagree with him being a sore loser. I'm with you there. But, like, I think Matt Kenseth's a good guy. Why you got to hate on the guy, dude?
Fuck him.
Didn't he win a championship in, like, 03?
Whatever. He rode around. What'd he win? One race that year?
You know,
I have no earthly idea. You think I remember?
Maybe at the most. 2 at the most. That's why they changed the point system.
How did we get on Matt Kenseth?
Because he hit the thing.
Because he hit
Oh,
the
he hit the
fucking
thing.
truck.
All right.
Hit the...
He hit the truck. Juan Pablo. Not a fan. I'm also on Reddick. I bet Reddick outright and at 15 on Hard Rock. And I bet Tyler Reddick top 10 minus 120 also on Hard Rock. Now, I understand that neither of them have a top 10 here in the next gen car. Or Gen 7 car. But like I said, average running position, both of them were in the top 5 last year, which is good for second and third in that race, only behind Dennis Hamlin. But I also am taking Dennis Hamlin's comments from either after the race or maybe it was Saturday media session, whatever it was, when he said that he thinks the 2311 cars are just as good as the JGR car that he's got. Now, I feel like one or both views is going to be like, oh, well, Denny Hamlin thinks he's Michael Jordan. And da, 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 da. By the way, that was a great line last week, Zach. I'm proud of you for that one.
I loved it.
However,
that was awesome.
I do think there's some truth to it. Like, think about how well Tyler Reddick has ran. Bubba Wallace had great finishes to start the year. I understand drafting tracks, yada, yada. But Reddick's third in the power rankings for a reason. He's also 15-1. There are not many times where the guy third in the power rankings is 15-1. So I bet that.
Zach was trying to talk me off of using my $50 bonus bet on Hard Rock off of Reddick. He said he liked the top 5 better. And
at like 280 or something?
He fucks it up, man.
260.
He does.
His pit crew will either fuck it up or he'll fuck it up. I have him at 14 for fair odds. That's why, like, honestly, every person this week, it was bam, bam, bam right there.
Wait, except for Denny, whose metric score is borderline sub 1.
Yeah, Denny, I expect it to be 6. Is he 5? Right?
He's like on Hard Rock. He's 4. But yeah, you could probably find a 5 out there.
You know what I mean? So like, I haven't bet anything because of that. It's just they're so close.
Riddle me this though. Two-part question. A, how does Tyler Reddick get a fair market value of 14 and simultaneously be third in the model? C, how do you not like it? The guy third in the model at 15.
Because the fair market goes off the speed number, not the rank. You know what I mean? It goes off the metric number.
So are you telling me that you're not trusting the numbers here?
I'm not trusting the number. Yeah, Reddick. Just because it's Reddick, he's gonna fuck it up.
And is that a Richmond thing, or is that like a general sense of Reddick fucking it up?
A general sense, and maybe I'm sour grapes because he fucking sucked last week and lost me money, even though we won a ton of money. Do you know what I mean?
A dickhead,
like, maybe
fucking dickhead. We would have cashed real big last weekend.
Yeah.
The last pit road report that you put out has Tyler Reddick's pit crew 11th. Not terrible.
2311 is ass with pit crew.
Well, they fuck Bubba too. So yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah. Well, and Danny said there's like nothing they can do about it until they get their new pit crew area at the new shop, because everyone signed the contracts and they get no practice time at Joe Gibbs because Joe Gibbs teams get the practice time.
You think there'd be enough money laying around where they could put some asphalt down
Dude,
and fucking practice?
they can't practice in the fucking parking lot at the new shop? Like, what the fuck? It's a pit stop.
Yeah.
You have to have a special designated pit area. I mean, if
That
you
is
we're
wanna-
talking about Denny.
weird.
We're talking about Denny Hamlin here.
Do you think like a football team, they're like, oh, we can't practice today, or do you think they're gonna find a fucking field to go practice on?
Phenomenal point.
You think?
Denny looks like a dingus. What a dingus.
He is a
Listen,
fucking
the
dingus.
windows
No, he's not.
at the shop are at 23
Yeah,
degrees.
he is.
And that's all
It's
that
not
matters.
a shop, Zach. It's called airspeed.
Dude, I'm gonna get a shirt that
Yeah,
says
well,
Denny
fuck with it.
Hamlin's shop and wear it.
With no dick left.
That's real talk.
Let's do
on
it.
the back, put
Who
you're
the
not
fuck you
MJ.
think you are, Michael Jordan?
Dude, I'm telling you, I laughed so hard at y'all's exchange last week. I dude, that shit was heavy dying, dude. Just because you hang out with Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, one guy's got 6 championships, another guy chokes them all away.
Big donut, except for
And
this
he didn't-
year.
Has he ever got ripped? Like Carl Edwards got fucking ripped off on his championship when they phantom caution, you know? Denny doesn't even have that. Like,
He just sucks at Phoenix if he gets there.
oh, he sucked
Which
at
he
Homestead
was
too.
better this year. Yeah, that too.
I'm trying to pull up. Trying to scound this. Okay,
Doesn't work.
2019, where they put the piece of tape on the grill and they fucked it up. Remember that?
I
Yeah,
thought that was Kyle Busch.
I remember.
No, I think it was Denny.
Nah, that was Denny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
I mean, I'm sure he's going to be
Have
great
you-
this weekend. I'm just not going to bet on him right
Well,
now.
you not at 4-1 pre-practice
Yeah.
qualifying. What is he going to get out to? 325? Okay, fine.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, the opening odds have been shit, and they get hammered down so quickly to like unbettable numbers. I'll just wait. There's ways to
I don't-
adjust.
I don't blame you. The reason I'm betting Reddick here is because I am trusting the numbers, and I should probably trust you, but I'm trusting the numbers here. 15-1 is ridiculous. Top 10 minus 120 is really ridiculous. And I also have a Bubba top 5 plus 525 that I'm
Good
going to
luck.
roll with. Thank you, Zach. I fucking need it. All right.
I said that.
Bum. That's what I think you are.
I don't give a fuck what you think I am. I'm not betting on Bubba Wallace outside of a mile and a half ever the fuck again.
Oh, Michigan either.
Yeah, Michigan. I'll take some Michigan.
That's where Ty Gibbs is going to win his first race.
Oh, when is it? I need a plan. for that.
When else did we cash Ty Gibbs at Michigan? Xfinity
Yeah, you
Live.
did like 9-1.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was actually pretty wild. All right, well, I guess I'm the only one with bets left. Truex
I got
top
bowl
5.
bets.
Oh fuck! All right, hold on. I made some parlays. Oh wait, we're still in Cup. God, I'm losing my mind over here. Truex top 5 plus 110. It's his fucking playground. We already talked about it, but I also parlayed it with the Gala top 5. You get a little nice plus 490. Shout out Flag Hunting Pod. And I also bet Bubba Wallace top 10 plus 165 parlayed with Marquette Moneyline minus 300 to get you to plus 250. So those are my cup bets. And Rory and I got down on an Xfinity bet that we're going to talk about after Zach gives out his winning qualifying bets.
I
I'm
actually
telling you-
like this one.
I mean, what's not to like about it? We'll explain it in a second. All right, Zach, you weren't thrilled about qualifying bets last week at this point in the week. Give me your thoughts this week, because the odds were ass. Give me your thoughts this
Yeah.
week.
The head-to-heads, I don't know if I just missed when they opened, but they were pretty juiced up. There's some I think you might be able to win, but they're juiced so much that I'm just not going to bet them. Maybe I might look into more, see if I can figure out if there's going to be a big difference between A and B, and maybe there's a group I can capitalize head-to-head with like a guy in A versus a guy in B. So I'll look into that more, but there was nothing that jumped out right away. I do like the qualifying numbers to win the pool. I got 4 bets down on that. And I'm looking basically a bulk of what I'm looking at is Richmond history. Not the first race in Richmond in 2023 was the qualifying was rained out. So we're not using that. And then I'm looking at Phoenix earlier this season and Richmond as a whole. Bulk of what I'm looking at. I want someone that's good at Richmond and was good at Phoenix earlier this year. So the guy I got Byron. He's 5-1. He's number 1 in my qualifying model. His starts here at Richmond are 2nd, 4th, and 6th, and he was 5th at Phoenix earlier this year. So at the top, I grabbed him. Reddick is 10-1. He really doesn't have history of qualifying good here at Richmond. He did get the pole at the second race last year at Richmond, but prior to that, he was pretty bad. But he did, like I said, get the pole here last year in the second race, and he started 6th at Phoenix earlier this season. I also like him. And then I grabbed a couple long shots. Pretty sure I had the same bet for Phoenix was Chase Briscoe. He's a good qualifier. It seems to have found the magic that he had in 22. I know he didn't have a great qualifying in 23, but seems to have been more on it this year. And I got him at 50-1, so I couldn't pass that up. And then super long shot, but I think this guy's a legit shot to win the pool at 100-1, and that's Eric Jones. And I know you're going to say, like, oh, Legacy sucked last year. Well, they weren't getting Toyota support last year as much. If we go back to 22, he started 5th and 9th, and he also started 4th at Phoenix earlier this year. So if I could get Eric Jones at 100-1 in that last into the final group, I like that. I think he's going to get, and that's what I look for. I want guys that not only have a chance to get the pole, but that are also going to consistently get into that last group. That way you have more chances. Like, because qualifying with it being 2 rounds, it's not something could change. A car could not get cooled down as much. So you want to have as many bullets as possible in that final round.
Eric Jones is still 80-1. And when you texted us that earlier, I was like, okay, well, I was the thought that you said that everyone was going to have no shot. However, 22 Legacy was pretty decent with Chevy. They get all their shit stripped last year because they're going to Yoda. Then they get the Yoda backing, and he goes out and qualifies 4th at Phoenix. 80-1. Put some beer money on it. Why don't you? So you like Red Dog? Now you're talking my language, huh?
For the pole. There's certain guys that are just good qualifiers everywhere. That's going to be Reddick, Gibbs, Byron, like everywhere, every race that they could probably get the pole.
Thoughts on Byron outright at 10 in the race?
Let me look what his.
Oh no, he's 12 on Caesars. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know about winning. Maybe a top 3. But yeah, I could see taking that. He has the guy, they don't mess up. He doesn't mess up. He is one of the best crew chiefs. He is one of the best pickers. Like, he's just solid. And that's all you need to be is solid anymore. Like, these guys, once you make a mistake, you're done. So I try to maximize not having mistakes.
I don't know what race it was last year, but he led a shitload of laps and then got spun. I think it was a spring race. Yeah, it was, because his average running position was 3.4, and he led. Well, it doesn't matter. I can't find it anyway. And then I think Seabell put his nose in there and stunk it up. He's 4th in speed rankings, NLD speed rankings at the 4 Richmond races.
Yeah.
But he's 10th when you throw in all the other tracks. However, 2nd at the finale last year and 6th a few weeks ago at Phoenix.
I think Toyota's
it's enticing. Okay.
That's what I'm the new Toyota body or whatever they found, they're on it early in the season here. Obviously things can change as the season goes, but Toyota's on it right now. I would bet Toyotas right now.
Would you even
I
dare?
found something I liked.
Oh, there he
by
is.
the
I thought
way.
you went mute for a second.
I did. I was letting Zach talk. He's not you. I'll interrupt you.
Bum.
I did find something that I liked while I was scrolling.
Shoot me straight, kid.
Ross Chastain top 5 plus 300.
Good number. Good number.
Bet 365. Just hit it for a unit.
He is. Oh, that's the poll.
7th.
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 And he
has had a top 5 car here, only produced one top 5, but his pit crew's better this year. I feel like.
And for some reason, and again, I usually don't buy into this, but Ross is way better here in the first race compared to the second race for some reason.
He is. He was that way in 22, and he was really that way in 23, third best in LD.
And he's probably going to qualify well, and that plus 300 is not going to be there.
See, that's where I'm at with Reddick. If he, like, Zach, take out that he's going to fuck it up or his pit crew's going to screw it up. Take that out.
He's a Toyota. Yes, I should bet him, and he's a Toyota. Here we go.
Okay. All right.
Is he still 50? Is he still 50?
Yes, dude. Okay, time out. I don't want to be the influence. I mean, I do.
No, I've wanted to bet him. I've wanted to bet him, and I was just finding reasons not to. So how about you talked me into it?
He's 14 on Caesars.
What's he on DraftKings, you know?
I mean, I can pull it up.
I can pull it up. I'm just.
Yeah, it's going to take me a second.
I only have a couple.
Yeah, he's still 15 on Hard Rock. Red Dog.
He's 16 on 365.
Sheesh.
Best number out there.
Well, too bad they don't use their license in Pennsylvania.
That's all right. We'll get it at 15 here in a second. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah.
So we're betting Red Dog.
Scroll out and get my phone.
I wanted to bet Red Dog. Zach was trying to talk me out of it. You want to bet Red Dog?
Well, we'll just all bet it. Let's just all bet it.
Let's fucking get it.
Do it.
There's a lot of money in my DraftKings account. So
why is that? I don't know. Do you know?
Something happened.
Something crazy happened.
I got a lot over there too.
You too wealthy. Look at you. Own 2 legs. Walking
We're gonna
on
take
your
that
feet.
bitch down again this weekend, by the way.
Oh, are you? Well, yeah. I'll make sure to stay out of it because the second I get into it, losers. So
you can play another one. Help yourself.
You got all the money.
You was winning.
You could play the big boy, the $15, since you got all that money.
Yeah, but you gotta take it easy. Gotta take it easy.
I mean, my balance is certainly not what it was after Atlanta, but it is. Yeah, we're okay. We're doing okay over here.
We're staying alive.
Staying alive. That's even with my very large wager on, drumroll please, Xfinity driver who will be at fastest Xfinity 10G internet this weekend. And Mr. Hard Rock decided to fuck up the line. Potentially. Sorry, no accusations here. Potentially, for legal reasons, this is just maybe an oversight, maybe not. And it's still available. So, let me introduce you to Justin Allgaier, a little gator, as some of you may refer to him as. So, I'm scrolling the board.
Mark in Mississippi?
No. Yes. I'm scrolling the board, and I'm looking at Eric Almirola. I'm looking at Jesse Love. I'm looking at Taylor Gray. I like those, but let me see what Almirola's top 5 number is, because he's 8-1 on Hard Rock. I'm like, I might be able to get it fairly decent. He's got a race under his belt. He said that he needed to get laps under his belt. All right, he's got the laps now. He was probably a 6th to 7th place car before he wrecked at Phoenix. So anyway, I didn't bet Eric Almirola top 5 because he's minus 200. Okay. I'm like, damn, that really sucks. And Allgaier, Chandler Smith, they're at unbettable numbers, 350, 450, Custer's at 450. I'm like, I don't want any of those guys. However,
and what the fuck is up with that? Because 365 has about the same crackhead shit going on, except they have Algar, and it looks more like a top 10 market than it does it jumps.
They've totally.
If you go to top 3, and then go to top 5, it's like, are y'all doing Xfinity top 10 over here or what?
The maximum.
We got fucking Riley Herbst at minus 138.
Yeah.
And I can go over here to DK and get +2, whatever the fuck it is, somewhere +1. It's a decent.
Can you read me something real quick? Can you read me something real quick? Tell me what the odds for Justin Allgaier top 5 is.
Minus 350.
The
fuck are they doing?
Our good buddies from the Native American reservations. Maybe it's the Indian reservations. I don't care. But shout out Hard Rock Sportsbook makers for throwing Justin Allgaier even money on Hard Rock. Even money. Plus 100. Justin Allgaier for a top 5 this weekend at Richmond. I thought my eyes were lying to me. I'm like, I go on the local, minus 285. Go on Bet365, minus 350. I'm like, what in the fuck? Immediately text all my boys, throw in the Discord, got to jump on it. We are about an hour and a half after that, and the line is still there. So you guys didn't do your job. Clearly,
they're sleeping.
Not well enough. So, yeah, go bet it. Go bet Justin Allgaier at even money. I do have some notes on him that I've briefly put together. He's third in the power rankings, which almost would be enough for me to bet him at even money. But the fact that he shouldn't be even money and he should be at least minus 200, minus 250 makes it even better. The last 2 races have not been good. I think he's had like an 11th and a 13th maybe, or a 12th and a 14th, something like that. But before that, he had 5 straight top 5s at Richmond, 5 in a row.
I'll throw an asterisk report up here for you for the 22 one.
Okay.
I want to say that was the one where people saved tires, other people pitted, and then it kind of got fucked up towards the end.
Well, thank you.
It was a shit show.
I like asterisk marks because it doesn't tell the whole, or it tells the whole story.
Shout out to at iFantasy Ryan. We had to use your asterisks,
of course,
report, even though you don't do that for Xfinity. But
no, he does.
There you go.
He's a cup
Rory's
only
doing
guy
that for you.
Can you actually pull that report for me every week? That'd be great. Thank you. But anyway, go bet it. It's even money. Like, you're not going to get, I mean, it's obviously a bad line, so just go hit it. Why not? I might put more on it. I'll think about it. All right, anything else for Richmond before we head old Grid Rival? By the way, we went undefeated 5 for 5 last week. Shout out to the boys. Golly, we just stayed fucking.
Well, as I add too, if you got anything else towards that, that's my one gripe with the Xfinity series is they kind of create a shit show with the tire limitations.
I mean, how many sets do you think they're going to have this week? 5?
4?
Ugh. I like.
Is it 4?
I kind of like the tire limitations.
You better hope you're on the right side of tires in the box. That's for sure.
I just feel like it makes more decisions. Like, I'm all about adding things to make decisions. You know, like if you're just going out there and you just run as hard as you can every lap, but that's
like, you want tire allotment, you want tire fall off. You don't want them to go out there and they did at COTA and Christopher Bell run his fastest lap of the race on 22-year-old or 20-lap-old tires.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm with you there. No, I completely agree. Richmond is a phenomenal track to gamble. Phenomenal. Yes. Especially live betting. So much fun. So much fun.
Live betting's fun.
What am I doing this Sunday? Oh, it's Easter. Damn, I might be at my sister's
7
house.
o'clock. I hope.
Oh, it's night race. Let's go, baby.
I know. That's what I said. Whitney's like, this lady. One of our friends, basically one of her best friends is married to this guy. I'm friends with all of them. Well, then his mom wants us to bring covered dishes over there and all this shit and whatever. And I'm like, what fucking time is the goddamn? Oh, that's right. It's at nighttime. I was like, all right, yeah,
Sure,
we
honey,
can
whatever
do
you
that
want to do.
at 2:00 on Sunday. I'm like, I might call into work on Monday. You never know. We hit this mini max again. I'm definitely calling in on fucking Monday.
I kind of fuck
I
with a
didn't have
Sunday
to
night
call
race.
in this past week. I used my birthday holiday.
Yeah, good point. Wait, you guys get off for your birthday? What kind of liberal shit is that?
That's liberal.
That's fucking
I'm
liberal. You work for a
I'm
liberal
pretty
company,
su-
dude. Who's the
I'm
liberal
pretty
now?
sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm starting to think that my president is a fucking where I work at,
Dude.
and they might even be listening to this, and I don't give a fuck.
I'm seriously considering bleeping that out every
I
time
tell
so
him
no one
straight to
knows
his
exactly
fucking
what you're
face
saying.
tomorrow. Whitney got a good job now. I need unemployment for a few months till I get this new job.
Dude.
Roy's going to become a NEET. Isn't that what is it? NEET? You know?
I have
We do
no idea.
shit different down here below the Mason-Dixon line. We just tell motherfuckers what we think.
I live above it, and I do that same thing.
You should be down here.
You should be here. You're only
No,
like
where I should be in Ohio because they have 25 sports books. That's where I should be.
you're only a couple hour drive.
From again, I'm on the line, right? Pennsylvania's the line, the Mason-Dixon line, right?
You're just north of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I could get to West Virginia in 40 minutes, man. It's not far at all.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
So somebody told me that they were moving to West Virginia, and I'm like, what? You're gonna go live with those incest people that live in the middle of the woods? Is that what you're
Probably
doing?
Ryan Helms. He's always talked. He's like, I want to go to West Virginia.
Then
I'm
do
like,
what?
why?
They have a lot of. Yeah, never mind. I'll stop. No, because it was gonna get like personal, and I was gonna probably have to
Okay.
cut.
All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna bleep out Rory's.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I was
liberals.
They also
fine.
have
The
a sign
other
up.
one,
They also have a sign up in West Virginia that tells you, like, strictly when you come up to the bar, and it's like, if you are pregnant, do not drink alcohol, basically. And I'm like, really? We gotta fucking explain this to people?
Did you know
How
that that's
fucked
on
up are ya?
every single beer that you drink? That
Yeah.
same
I
message.
don't know. I mean, how fucking stupid can you be?
There's some
Don't do
stupid fucking
drugs
people out here.
and don't fucking drink while you're pregnant, or better yet, just go get your fucking uterus ripped out and don't get fucking pregnant. Just saying, save us the taxpayers.
Okay, all right,
Because
all right,
most likely,
okay. All right. Like I at some point I have to just like draw the line. Like I understand you don't give a fuck, but like
this is Rory talk.
This is a NASCAR gambling podcast.
I don't know how we got on that subject, but there we are.
That blows the Matt Kinza tangent way out.
Way out of line.
All right. Grid rival. Numero uno, Christopher Bell and Kyle Busch. I'm just going to answer for everybody. It's fucking Christopher Bell. Not even close.
RCR sucks here, man. Kyle Busch was good here, but RCR is not.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle Busch was really good here. He won a few races in a row over the years.
He has 6. He's the active
4 spring races in a row.
He's the active leader here in wins.
Did you say 6?
I can remember going
wow.
I can remember going to Richmond for years when I was in my 20s, and him and Jimmy Johnson won every fucking race at Richmond.
Did you hate Jimmy Johnson too?
Nah, I like Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jam. Yeah. All right.
He drives a Chevy. Kyle used to drive a Toyota.
I think I said this for Bristol too. And again, it's the same thing. If you look at who wins here and who wins at Bristol, now there is an outlier here and there, but it's the best of the best. Larson, Harvick, Hamlin, Truex, Keselowski, Busch. Well, Busher, he's the outlier.
He's got one at
the
both.
outlier. That's what I'm saying. He's the outlier at Bristol, but like Johnson, Bush, Hamlin, Harvick, Edwards. Like,
Wait,
you got to be a good driver.
Busher won at Bristol. He won
Yeah.
at both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying he's the outlier.
Well, he's the outlier, like with
the
the rest
names,
of the guys.
the heavy hitters.
Yes,
Okay.
the other guys are Cup champions. He's not a Cup
Sure.
champion. But like, I'm sure it's going to be the same. It's going to be Hamlin. It's going to be Truex. It's going to be Byron and Larson. Like, that'll probably be
that
up
Larson number has me intrigued.
10, 12, 10, 10,
9, 10, I think.
I just think that
9.
the Gibbs and Reddick have passed them, and I think it's like not like it's noticeable. At least it was at Phoenix.
I think we might see a different flip flop this year. We might go from where it's normally Hendrick dominating at the beginning of the year, and then Gibbs comes to life. I can see the opposite happening this year with Larson
And then
and Byron. Fuck the other two, like especially Chase Elliott. I can see Bowman winning a race before Chase Elliott does.
then
Can
Penske
I interrupt real quick? I didn't listen to a word
Yeah.
you guys were saying, but I'm going to pull a page out of Rory's Bible, and Xfinity manufacturer odds just dropped, and Ford is plus 425, and Custer is 450 to win the race. Who else do I pick up besides Herbst?
Riley PBR.
Oh, dude,
anybody else?
Stop.
Nope. Don't go there. Do not go there. No, dude.
Yes.
Don't go there.
You're betting it. Do you know why? Because you know who you're picking up. Are you ready?
I know exactly who I'm picking up, and I don't.
Matty D, baby.
He should be 500 to 1 this week, dude. He's not going to make the show. He's not going to make the fucking show.
Oh,
he won't.
Yes, dude,
There's one
that's not a bad car. That's not a bad car.
It's not RSS Racing. It's not Ryan Sieg Racing, dude.
Oh,
it's Viking Enterprises or whatever the shit.
But where's the car come from? That's what you need to figure out.
Well, I read the press release that was sent to me.
Like, if it's a Sieg car, like Ryan Sieg's not that bad here. And when I say not that bad, like he's a 15th place. Like, I wouldn't expect Matty D to come in and run top 10. I would expect him to run 15th to 20th this week. But if it's a shit box, then maybe not. But he had no rides. Would he get in a shit box? Like, I would think he would want something that has a chance.
In a partnership with Ryan Sieg Racing, we are running car 38 for 22 races this season, but we've had qualifying issues, failed at Daytona and Phoenix. We're bringing on Cup driver Matt DiBenedetto. Nothing about that sounds good.
Well, you get Ryan Sieg, though. You get Ryan Sieg.
Can you just double that laugh? Because he's 100 to 1. Just double.
All right, so you get Riley Herbst and you get Cole Custer at plus 425.
See, I don't even think it's worth it at that point.
Well, I mean, this is Ford's problem. That's why they have no young kids, because they have no Xfinity or truck program.
Yeah, fucking Penske just said, "See you later."
Yeah. And there's no.
I mean, they got 2 guys locked down for 10 more years at least. One more for a while longer than Blaney's a little bit longer than Logano.
Bro, Cindric's not going to be there for 10 years. No chance.
How much longer can Cindric and Burton be a part of just bringing in money? McDowell's actually been better than those 2 jackasses with the fucking organization that just has Penske help. Like McDowell's a driver than both of them easily.
I would imagine Burton's out at the end of this year.
If he doesn't get like 2 top 25s, he's Dunsky.
Yeah.
He's a fucking clown.
Okay, so who are they going to put in there? Cole Custer?
Maybe.
Riley Herbst?
Maybe.
Riley, because
or maybe they'll just go pick somebody like Ford did with Harrison Burton and Gragson.
Riley brings the money.
Riley does the money. Riley's got
and I think Riley's a better driver than him at this point. I don't even know if you could bump Burton down like Custer did, and Custer's actually good in the Xfinity series. I don't know if you can even bump either like one of them down.
No,
And
you could
it's
bump
like
Cindric down. He'd win a shitload.
maybe Sindri, road courses, whatever. Like, got fucking lucky at Phoenix.
I got beat by Daniel Hemrick.
Yeah, you got beat.
I'm
by
not a
Hemrick.
big fan. I'm not a big fan of neither one.
I don't
of them.
think anybody
They're
is, Rory.
trash.
What about
They're fucking trash.
What about Bubba Pollard? What do you think of him? His chances?
I mean, I love Bubba Pollard. I partied with him at Snowball one year, but
he said he got sim time.
woo. What's his number?
Kobayashi got some time too.
Yeah,
He's not even offered on Hard Rock. What the fuck?
They probably think he's like
Huh?
12.
No, there's literally
They
no
think
Bubba
he's
Pollard
stupid.
line.
I've already looked him up, and he was ahead of he was ahead of some fucking body, and I was just like Brandon Jones. He was ahead of Brandon Jones.
I forgot. I wanted to bring up Brandon Jones. Are we about to be dumbasses and bet Brandon Jones again because he's up there?
Damn, here we go.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. Don't do it.
No.
Okay.
No. What is?
I looked at it.
Why does the power rankings love him?
He ran second and third here in the spring last year. I do know that at the only Xfinity race here, but in stage 1 and 2. Don't know really what the fuck happened in the final stage, but he was up there with Barry. Him and Barry, they might have wrecked each other. Hell, who knows?
I'm
with
getting
that fucking
Bubba
last year.
on the offshore at 20-1.
It's 25 on Caesars.
It's just not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough.
First time in an Xfinity car? Kid can wheel it though. I mean, he's not a kid. He's fucking 35 or something.
Grown-ass man.
Yeah, he's a grown-ass man. No, I'm lukewarm. I'd love for him to win. That'd be sick, but not happening.
I'm gonna put it like this: the way the Junior Motorsports crew has looked to start the season, outside of fucking Allgaier, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's why I'm off Jones also on that because of the same reason. They haven't shown anything this year.
Okay, all right.
Even Sammy Smith and Mayer, they haven't really done much either.
Yeah, and it's remember.
Then you gotta
hold on. Remember when Brandon Jones went from the 3rd to 4th best JGR Xfinity car to the best, 2nd best JRM car? Now, crews may have changed, yada yada, whatever. Things may have changed. There's variables there, but he fucking stunk last year, dude.
Yeah.
Stunk. And Sammy Smith's a little more of the same, dude.
3rd best car there because Barry and Allgaier's getting the most attention.
Sure, especially
last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah,
that you're right.
Now, Mayer, I would have to expect Mayer and Allgaier's getting the goods over them, and Mayer hasn't even been. I mean, part of it's bad shit happening, but Allgaier's the only damn car that showed up.
That's correct, and he showed up in a big way, and that's why you should go bet him top 5 at even money. All right.
Even though they total lost the Phoenix car, they build the same one.
Don't give a fuck. Corey Heim.
I don't care about the top 5.
COTA.
Like top five even money. I've already jumped on it. Like, have no worries. But to win, I wish they were bringing that same car back from Phoenix.
It's a good car
to here.
Yeah, it was a good car. All right, can we finish Grid Rival?
Yeah.
Fuck my live bet
Let's
up
go.
too.
All right, Zach, you're going to answer this one. Roy, you are not going to answer this one until after
All right,
Zach.
I got pissed. You answer.
Connie Bladder.
Dennis Hamlin and Kyle motherfucking Larson.
Danny.
I saw Greg Mathern tweet out that he's fading Denny. I didn't read the article yet, but I don't know how you could. I mean, the NLD speed 1, Richmond 1, all comp tracks 1, model 1, 0.05 away from being or 0.06 away from being sub 1.
Yeah, I like Denny this week.
Well, sorry, Roars. That's 2-1, kid. All right, we'll just keep this train moving while he's muted over there and pissing. How about Blaney and Elliott? Initial thoughts. What Blaney car is going to show up? The 22 Blaney car or the 23 Blaney car?
I would go with Chase Elliott just based off that Ford is down a little bit early in the season.
Okay, can I rebuttal that with, if you look at everywhere but Richmond, Blaney is tied for third in NLD speed.
I think Ford's down a little bit right now.
Okay. So you're going to take the 12th best driver over the 8th best driver?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to that one and give Rory his chance to
split
the tie. How about Marty Monday and Ross Chastain? Somewhat of an interesting one, but I think you got to go with Marty Monday. There's no juice involved. Obviously, this would be juiced up. Marty Monday. Roars, Blaney or Elliott?
Elliott
it is.
Just because I think he'll finish the race.
Time out. All right, we went 5 for 5 last week with the old what kind of pattern is it, Rory?
Zigzag.
Yeah,
that's how I used to fill out my damn test. Abacadabra. I spell abacadabra.
Like dabs or
it
like
passed.
bruh?
It worked a lot of time. Abacadabra. A B A C
I
A
find that
D.
so funny, dude.
You ain't never heard of that?
No. At
when all else fails, you just pick abacadabra.
At first, I thought you were trying to say abracadabra, and then I'm the dumbass because I didn't realize exactly what you were saying.
Abacadabra.
All right. Well, the last matchup here.
Oh, we're gonna go back to the first one.
Fuck no, dude.
I'm taking Hamlin.
Rio.
Ain't no way in hell
we're taking Hamlin. We're
here.
taking Hamlin.
Yeah.
And we're taking Elliott.
Yep.
We're taking Truex.
Okay,
that's abacadabra on the damn grid rival. Do I need to show it to you?
There we go.
That's abacadabra.
Let's go.
All right.
Nice.
There we go.
Now, you guys are not going to fucking believe what this last matchup is. It is a certified shitbox. And we only have one option here. And it's to continue the abacadabra zigzag. All right. And that matchup is Austin Dillon versus Carson Hocevar. And our pick is Carson Hocevar. And I'm not letting any of you talk me out of it, abacadabra.
I would pick Carson.
Wow, would you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Childress
I mean, he's run okay.
If Kyle Busch sucks here, how bad does Austin Dillon suck here?
He's really going to... Oh, my God. The power rankings have Hocevar ahead of Dillon. Would you look at that? Wow.
Dillon's... Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Let's go with Hocevar. Let's keep that.
You didn't have an option, buddy.
Abacadabra.
Fuck it.
Abaca fucking...
It fucks you, though, if they got like an E in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like if they have...
The
But usually it's
remember
four.
the Scantrons?
But it's always 4 options on the SOL test. You just play abacadabra.
Every time you fucking say that. Are you guys too old for Scantrons? You guys remember Scantrons?
I remember.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Fucking hate that shit. I'm left-handed, so that means I get a big...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got that shit smeared all over. You got questions wrong because of it.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Oh, no.
What the fuck is a Scantron?
They're stupid where you got to put A, B, C, or D, and then they feed it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
What'd
Abacadabra. Abacadabra.
Abacadabra.
All y'all kids that's listening to this podcast, just remember you pass tests playing abacadabra.
You know who invented the abacadabra?
Who? Einstein?
I'm definitely bleeping it out now. All right, folks. That was a pleasure. Let's go Eric Jones for pole. Let's go Allgaier top 5. Let's go Bubba Pollard. Let's not go Matt Benedetto because I'm planning on him not making the race. And
he's going to make the race. They're all, I think,
Zach.
Someone withdrew. There's no...
Did they?
No one's going home.
Oh, my God. Is he in the race?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so.
You get to see
he's going to be like 500 to fucking 1.
You get to
75 to 1, which is just terrible. Terrible.
You get to see a couple laps.
Wait till after practice and qualify.
Yes, honestly. Yeah, but dude, I'm not. No, this is worse than fucking what I've done in the. No.
You've got to.
Rory. I don't know if you understand how bad of a shitbox this guy's about to be in. It's so much worse than Rackley.
So the streak comes to an end. You got to take him on something. Maybe they'll give you a shitbox matchup.
Does the streak continue if I bet something that's not outright? Like if I bet him in a matchup or like a prop.
I said if you find a shitbox matchup, something you got to even call the books and be like, give me a fucking matchup here.
All right, what if I take Ford to win at plus 425? Does that count?
There you go. It counts. He's in it. He's in it.
You're getting Riley Herbst and you're getting
Matt Benedetto, baby.
I love it.
All right, boys. Longest pod of the year. We talked about a lot of shit. Good Lord. A couple abacadabra libtard tangents. And, man, I had a good time. I'm ready for bed, though. All right, boys. Good luck this weekend. Right. Zach, don't forget to share me your DFS lineups so I can be rich like you.
You forgot. Let's go. Ross Chastain took that live.
Oh, top 5.
And that was added. Yeah.
And let's go Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick. Tyler Red Dog Reddick. We love that guy.
Red Dog.
Roll the motherfucking clip. We'll see you next week. Beer don't.